Rescue Families, I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Tori.
And today we're going to talk about what to eat before you go on a dive. Now, I'm a teenager and I love my English breakfasts, so this is what I'll be eating, right Mum?
No, I don't think you should be eating that, Jasmine.
Oh.
Because look how fatty and greasy the bacon and sausages are.
But it looks so good.
I know, but what if you go on a choppy sea and then this all comes up again?
Oh yeah, I've been sick in the past.
You have, yeah. So,
what should we eat then before we go on a dive?
you should really eat non-greasy, healthy, high carbohydrate food that will release the energy slowly so that you have energy throughout your dive. Which is porridge in English, or oatmeal in America, which basically is a slow releasing energy food which doesn't have any grease, so it won't cause any upset tummies on the boat. And as it's a slow releasing food, it will provide you with energy throughout your dive. So Jasmine, would you like some porridge?
Yes, please.
So this video, we're going to just tell you it's all about what you should eat before a dive, during a dive and after a dive.
So as I love my English breakfasts, you have to consider the fact that you might throw up on the boat if you eat that. What's the best thing to eat when you go on a dive? Well, if you think about it, you need to eat calories that are very easily digested and can release energy quite slowly. So porridge, non-citrus fruits, or honey is the best way to go. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's perfectly right. So what we tend to do is we tend to put fresh fruit in our porridge and seeds, and then put a little bit of honey. So you've got the energy from the natural sugar of the honey.
By the way, this is honey from the Black Forest.
From the Black Forest that we've been to recently. And then we also have to remember that for teenagers, it's really important that you give them a high energy, high carbohydrate breakfast before a dive, because they burn calories at twice the rate as an adult. So typically when you go in temperate waters, you burn 600 calories after a dive. If you're diving in tropical waters, you burn 300 calories. So you've got to consider that teenagers actually burn even more calories than that. So they need food that will keep them going all the way through a busy dive scheduling day. So do you want to put some fruit in your porridge? Now, bananas are really good energy form, and they also contain a lot of potassium, which is great to avoid cramps when you're diving as well.
Now, of course, we can't forget our snacks. When we come up from a dive, we have 2 dives, we need to have something in between. So as snacks, the best snacks to eat would be some nuts or raisins, and of course, you can't forget your healthy fruit.
That's right. So you want to try and avoid greasy foods again, like crisps on the dive boat that people offer you, and full fat biscuits and everything like that. Try and go for the healthy foods if possible, and don't forget to drink lots of water, because you get really dehydrated when you dive and your mouth is very dry. So we tend to at least take a litre of water with us on a dive boat, don't we, to drink.
It's very important to be hydrated.
Yeah, and when you come up from a dive, you're typically quite hungry and thirsty as well. And de-kitting actually takes a lot of energy as well, especially if you've got a thick wetsuit that you have to get out of, or a dry suit that you're pulling the seals over your face. It's quite a lot of energy. So I always tend to also pack snacks for after the dive, but then we tend to go out and have a nice meal, don't we?
Yes, exactly.
And what's your favourite meal for after a dive?
Pasta.
Pasta.
Always has to be pasta.
High carbohydrate, low releasing energy, so perfect.
So just remember, stay healthy to prevent being sick on a boat.
Yes, and try and avoid full fat greasy foods like a delicious English breakfast. You can have that any other day of the week. So if you want to know more information, I've written an article that's been published in this month's diving magazine for September, and it's called How Does Your Family Combine Diving and Dining? So it all links to our mission statement, which is a fun and safe underwater world for your children, because you don't want them being ill before a dive or during a dive because they've eaten the wrong things.
We hope we provide you with some very useful information about what to eat and what not to eat before a dive and during a dive.
So please subscribe to our channel if you like this video and give it a thumbs up.
Thumbs up!
Thanks, see you
Bye.
next time. Bye.